Hey keyboarders, Mr. Winkleman here, and we're going to go over some more uh, um, letter styles and all that. I just really quickly wanted to show you how to create letterhead, at least how I would create letterhead. That was my dog barking. So let's get started. I'm going to open up, well, I already have this open. I'm going to click on Word, and this is a letter that we've already created. I'm going to increase the size on this so you can zoom in on it a little bit because it's a lot of screen. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a letterhead up here in the top portion. Now, what many people do is they just start right here at that first line and then hit enter to create a space and then put their letterhead in that space. Letterhead can use up some of this margin. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go up here into the margin and double click. And that's going to turn on what's called the header. And there's this space at the top of your page, it's called a header, and a space at the bottom of your page that's called a footer. And this is where I like to create my heading because then it appears on every single page the way we do that. And so I'm just going to create a letterhead that is maybe a little bit about me as opposed to anything else. So let's see, we could use Wordart here, and we can use images and all that. So I'm going to create a Wordart object, and I think I'll go with this blue three-dimensional Wordart. And I'm going to put this as my name. Now, again, you can use, in the example, you use a business name and all that, but I'm just making this, look like mine. That's way too big. I'm going to size it. Whoa. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to highlight it, and I'm going to go and make it a little smaller font or size font. That's good. And I can size this so that it wraps that a little better. Now this becomes an object, okay? So because it's up here in the heading or the header, I can move it anywhere I want. And I'm gonna put it on the right-hand side over here like that, okay? Now, if I click over here, I can put in text, I can put in things like that. If I hit enter though, it's going to take that down a little bit. And notice as I hit enter, it keeps increasing that space in that header. Okay, so I'm going to move this back up. Now, one way to do this, and that's the best, I think the best way to do it. Here's how to format the tools. Here's the design. Is I go to text wrap and put it in front of text. Then I can float it anywhere I want. Okay, so that's how to use Wordart. If I were using text on this, let's see, I'm going to right align my text here, and oh, I know, Idaho Digital Idaho Digital Learning, I forgot what it was, Alliance, and hit enter again. Notice I'm right aligning here and all of that. Put my phone number in here. Or 0827. I'm going to put a couple of lines, and this is really cool what Word does when you put two lines together like that with no spacing. And then I'm going to put my email in here, wink.winkleman@idla.k12.id.us. US. And then when I hit enter, look what it did. It changed my 2 lines into a long dash. It underlined this because of that @ symbol. It thinks that it's a link or something like that. So what I can do is click on that and change. Let's see, let's bold it, and let's change the color on it to match our blue color, and let's turn the underline off. Let's move my name so it's aligned like that. There we go. What do you think? So far, so good. Okay. I'm going to go up here, move my cursor up here, and I'm going to insert an image, because in a letterhead, you'd have your company's logo or something like that. I'm going to click online pictures this time, and I'm going to search for teacher. And there are a number of images, and click this here, show all results. That kind of actually, with a beard, you know, that could very well be me. Yeah, let's go with that one. So I'm going to click on this guy, and I'm going to click insert. Now that is just way too big. All right, same thing here. I'm going to click on this little box, and I'm going to click in front of text, and there's my text. And now I'm just going to resize it to what I want it to be, and move it around. I actually want it up at the top of the page, so let's go up here. No, I'm still working in the header. Okay, so everything's still in the header. Let's resize him, make him much smaller, and we can align him right there. Pretty cool. And that's, you know, that's my what is it called? Letterhead. Yeah, letterhead. I can put a bottom line underneath this, and bottom border, and put a nice line in there for me. And there you go. What do you think? Now you could do yours that way. That's fine. Remember, the letter that you type must fit on one full page. So you may need to come back, adjust some spacing, or adjust the size of your font. Now I'm going to double click back in the body. See how it shaded this out a little bit? That's because you can't get it unless you double click it. It's up there in the header section. And I'm going to create a little space with my date. I'm going to tab it back over to modified. And there's my letter with a nice letterhead. Any questions? Give me a holler. I'm here to help. Okay. And we are done with this one. Keep on going, keyboarders.